Today, we will learn how to construct a circle when its radius is known. We see many things around us which are shaped like circles, like a clock, fan, wheel, etc. Sometimes it becomes necessary for us to construct their shape on a piece of paper. For example, if we want to make a paper watch, we have to draw a circle on a paper. Although we can easily construct a circle using some means such as a bangle, but with this we cannot construct a circle with the desired radius. We can construct a circle with the desired radius using the tools of geometry. In this video, we will learn how to draw a circle when the length of the radius is known. Suppose we have to draw a circle with a radius of 2.5 centimeters. Here, the radius of the circle tells us that the distance of any point on the circle from the center will be 2.5 centimeters. To draw a circle using the measurement of the radius, we need a paper, 2 pencils, a ruler and a compass, etc. First, we will attach a pointed pencil to the compass. Now let's draw a circle using the following method. Step 1. First, we will place the pointed end of the compass on the symbol 0 of the ruler, and opening the compass, we will place the pencil end on the required radius of 2.5 centimeters. Step 2. Using a sharp pencil, we will mark a point in the middle of the paper, which is the center of the circle, and name it as C. Step 3. Now, we will place the pointed end of the compass at the center C. We will find that the tip of the pencil has also reached a point on the paper. The distance taken should not change. Step 4. Now, we will keep the pointed end of the compass fixed at the center and rotate the tip of the pencil slowly to draw the circle and complete the movement around in one instant. From this, we will get a circle with radius 2.5 centimeters. Now, if you want to draw a circle whose diameter is 5 centimeters, how will you do it? Try it by pausing the video. Let me tell you. Diameter, as you know, is a line segment that connects any 2 points at the boundary of a circle through the center of the circle. That is, it is twice as long as the radius. We can say that the length of the radius is half the length of the diameter. Since, to draw a circle, the length of the radius is required, we will divide the diameter by 2 so that we know the measurement of the radius to be 5 by 2, which is equal to 2.5 centimeters. Therefore, whenever there is a question to construct a circle, it is important to note whether the measurement provided is of the radius or the diameter. Now, you will be able to draw a circle if you know the length of the radius. Today, we learned how to draw a circle when its radius is known. We will understand it more comprehensively with the help of some examples. Today, we will see some examples related to construction of a circle. Draw a circle with a radius 2.8 centimeters with center A. Here, the radius of the circle is 2.8 centimeters, which tells us that the distance of any point on the circle from the center is 2.8 centimeters. To construct a circle using the measurement of the radius, we will need a paper, 2 pencils, a ruler, and a compass. First, we will attach a pointed pencil to the compass. Now, let's draw a circle using the following method. Step 1. First, we will place the pointed end of the compass on the mark 0 of the ruler and open the compass for the required radius of 2.8 centimeters. Step 2. Using a sharp pencil, we will mark a point on the paper. This will be the center of the circle and we name it A. Step 3. Now, we will place the pointed end of the compass at the center A. Step 4. Now, we will keep the pointed end of the compass fixed at the center and rotate the tip of the pencil slowly and complete one round. From this, we get a circle with center A and radius 2.8 centimeters. Next example. With the circle formed in the previous example, can we construct another circle with the center B in such a way that each one of them passes through the center of the other? Can you answer this question? Stop the video and think about your answer. Let me tell you, the answer to this question is very simple. Suppose we take the center of the second circle at the boundary of the first circle, and its radius will be equal to the radius of the first circle, that is 2.8 centimeters. So the center of the first circle will pass through the boundary of the second circle. Let's try to draw a circle based on this understanding. Step 1. First, we will place the pointed end of the compass on the mark 0 of the ruler and open the compass for the required radius of 2.8 centimeters. Step 2. Using a pointed pencil, we will draw a point on the boundary of the first circle. This will be considered the center of the second circle and we name it B. Remember, we can mark point B anywhere on the boundary of the first circle. Can you explain why? Think a little. Absolutely right, because any point taken from the center A to the boundary of the circle will be at equal distance. Step 3. Now, we will place the pointed end of the compass at the center B. Step 4. Now, we will keep the pointed end of the compass fixed at the center B and rotate the tip of the pencil slowly and complete one round. From this, we will get a second circle with center B and radius 2.8 centimeters. We can also see that the center of the first circle passes through the boundary of the second circle. Today, we saw some examples related to construction of a circle. In the next video, we will see some misconceptions related to construction of a circle. Today, we will see common mistakes related to the construction of a circle. Common mistake 1. When students are asked to draw a circle with a radius of 2 centimeters, then to construct a circle, they open the compass for the required radius. But while measuring the radius, instead of placing the pointed end of the compass on the symbol 0, they often place it on symbol 1 of the ruler. With this, the measurement of the radius in the compass is decreased by 1 centimeter. Students construct the circle using this measurement, due to which the circle formed is inaccurate. Keeping in mind that while measuring in the compass, it is necessary to keep the pointed end at 0. If the ruler is broken or the 0 sign is not visible properly, then we can place the pointed end on the other symbol, but then it is important that the distance from this symbol is measured properly. That is, if we place the pointed end on 1 and we need to open the compass for a required radius of 2 centimeters, then it is important that the tip of the pencil is placed on the symbol 3. If we place it on symbol 2, it will be wrong. Common mistake 2. Some students fail to place the pencil properly in the compass. Keep in mind that while placing the pencil in the compass, it is important to keep the pencil and the ends of the compass in a line by placing the compass vertically on a flat surface. Common mistake 3. Some students take the measurements given in the compass while constructing circles, but they fail to maintain the measurement while using the method to construct a circle. Keep in mind that if the distance taken in the compass changes, we will not get the desired circle. Often, this distance changes when rotating the compass. This does not give us the correct circle. Such mistakes can be avoided by maintaining the distances taken in the compass. Common mistake 4. Some students fail to draw a circle by rotating the compass just once. It becomes necessary for them to rotate the compass repeatedly to draw a circle. In such a situation, the chances of change in measurement taken in the compass increases, and as a result, the circle is drawn incorrectly. With practice, one can avoid such mistakes. Common mistake 5. Many times in the question, the length of the diameter is provided to construct a circle, but students misinterpret the information provided. They construct the circle assuming the given measurement to be the length of the radius and as a result obtain the wrong circle. Keep in mind that if the measurement of the diameter is provided, we must divide it by 2 and find the measurement of the radius. This will give us the correct circle. So today, we saw some common mistakes related to the construction of a circle.